Dan's here to talk about military and law enforcement dogs that are often forgotten soldiers. They have a real work that they do when they work for our military, and then after their job is done, what happens to them? That's where your organization comes in, right, Dan?
Yes.
Talk about it. Tell us what you're trying to do.
Well, after the military are done with their dogs, they put them through a series of temperament testing. And if the dogs pass all the temperament testing, then they have an adoption program set up on a Lackland Air Force Base. It's actually a phenomenal program. Typically, there's an 18-month waiting period if you wanted a dog. Now, unfortunately, dogs like Nero and a lot of police dogs, they fail that temperament testing. Dogs that are injured in line of duty, trained to attack or kill or have in the past, typically those dogs get euthanized. So what we do is we take these types of dogs and we put them on secured facilities, which are, for the most part, houses that have pretty good security systems.
Okay.
And then we provide those houses free of charge to disabled vets in exchange for taking care of our dogs for us.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Dan, you're from the McHenry County area. We appreciate you coming in. It's great to see Nero here. Tell us about maybe Nero's story and how you came to find him and what's going on with him.
Nero's actually a milestone for us. He was bomb detection over in the Middle East. He was injured in line of duty, and because of how well trained he was, they sent him to Lackland Air Force Base, did surgery on his back, and tried to rehabilitate him.
Okay.
Because he couldn't operate 100%, they deemed it was time to retire him. That's just the vibrations in his back. Here,
Can I feed Nero?
Oh, yeah, Nero, come
And
here.
he's okay with people
Nero.
now, because I imagine there was a time when he was probably a little bit hard to... Okay, now, thanks, Nero.
Nice.
With him in particular, the military actually tried adopting him to a couple of his former handlers, and they weren't able to find anybody either suitable or that wanted him. We don't get that information, and they called us and asked us to take him, and that's a huge milestone from the past dogs that we brought in, where we had to beg, borrow, and steal to get what we needed.
Well, how many dogs have you been able to rehabilitate? How does this work for you?
Total police and military, we brought in about 9. 2 have passed away due to injuries that came with the dogs when we got them. One that we tried to fix and the one that was impossible.
Right.
How many we could bring in? We could bring in a couple thousand a year.
If you had the funds.
If we had the it's not even the funds. If we had more political support, I should say. There's a lot of buildings and bases shutting down all over. If we can get our hands on some of those, we don't necessarily need actual dollars. We just need more support, more help.
And often are they good when they move into people's homes? Like they can, even though they've been in some pretty serious duty, they're
some of them
okay
yes,
with it?
Some of them no. We have one police dog we just got in. He actually hospitalized 2 of his own handlers, so you can imagine the shape when we got him. That was a few months ago. He sleeps in the bed with the handler now.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I think he just needs to retire.
Nero's
All right,
treat, General. Can I give him one more treat?
Sure.
Okay.
I think
Nero,
he'll take it.
we're testing.
So Dan, if people out there want to help out, what do they do? How can they help?
I guess I'll start from top to bottom, 3 major levels. And first one is we need more corporate sponsors. We need people that can help with the big things like vehicles, properties, things like that. We're kind of limited because we only take American-owned companies, American-made products, so we've had to turn away some people that do want to support.
Right.
Second level would be go to our website, take a look at our online store. Obviously, monetary donations are always welcome. We have a list of stuff that we need, police departments around the area. And then there's a couple small things. Road Rage Designs. They do vehicle wraps and banners. It's Army veteran-owned. They've donated about $12,000 worth of work that has helped us tremendously.
Dan, the name of the organization, because we're going to run out of time here. What is it? One more time?
SaveAVet.org.
All the information, all the information as well on myfoxchicago.com. Thanks, Dan.
Awesome.
Thanks, Nero. Buddy, we'll see you tomorrow.